All right, we are going to make lovely little op art cubes out of our lovely template here. So your template is for a cube, and a cube has 6 sides. So you are going to take that design packet, or you're going to Google and find new ones, and you are going to fill this lovely little piece of paper with all of those designs. Because there's a tutorial for that already, I'm not going to show you how to do all of them. I am, however, going to show you how to cut out and assemble the box. Before you cut anything out, you need to do all of your designs on this piece of paper. So all of this needs to be filled in before you do anything else. So fill it in with pencil first, then go over it with the thin Sharpie, fill everything in, and then you're ready to cut it out. Okay, with your scissors, pretty scissors, you are going to cut. Being nice and careful around the edges of our box, because you don't want to accidentally cut the design that you've just spent so much time on. And you really, really do not want to cut out these tabs. These count. You need them. They are part of the design. If you don't have them, your box will not fit together. Now you have 2 of these cardstock pieces in your art folder, just in case you made a mistake. But please don't make the mistake at the cutting stage, because that's going to put you so far behind on this project. Okay. Cutting, cutting. I know it's super fun to watch me do all of this cutting. I find it's easier to cut on the outside edge, and then when you need to get those little bits inside, you're just cutting out a triangle. I gave you the noisiest toy before we started here. Okay. Also, you'll notice when I'm cutting, I'm not cutting with the tip and trying to snip in there. That's actually the weakest part of your scissors. Little physics lesson. This part here, closer to the handle, that's actually the strongest part, and it requires the least amount of work on your part and gives you the best cut. Okay, ta-da, I have all of my stuff. This gets recycled or just pushed off screen for now. Now your job is to do all the folds. So you're gonna literally go to every single line and fold it and crease it. Either use like the edges of your scissors if you don't have nails, or take your nails and really crease them together, and then open it. And then you're gonna do the same thing over here. If you don't crease these folds, your box is gonna wanna pop open because it's used to being laid flat. We wanna fold it into our shape. The better you crease these folds, the easier it will be to keep the box shape when you're all set. Fold it. Right, I did it. I folded all the sides. Am I done? No. Now I have to fold all the tabs too. So again, folding on these lovely tabs. Just like cutting precisely will get your box to fit together better, so is folding precisely. You don't want to like have a crooked side here like I just did on mine, but I fixed it, so it's fine. You'll never know. Okay. Now, I gave you guys a really nice glue. It actually dries pretty quick in your supply bag, the Uhu. I think that's how you say it, this one. It's actually a really nice brand. So some of you are gonna be like, I have the purple one that tells me when it's dry. That stuff takes forever to dry. And you're gonna be like, it's not sticking. It does eventually. It just takes forever to dry, which is not the most helpful for this project, because this one, you want to be able to assemble your boxes and just be done. I will also tell you that assembling your box is not like, I'm going to show it as a 2-second thing, but my box is going to try to pop back open. Okay, this, the one with the three tabs, we're going to call that the top. We're going to do that last. So start with these 2 sides that don't have tabs at all. We want to start by setting those up. So with your glue stick, 1 turn, not a big turn, just a little turn. You don't need a whole 1/2 inch of glue sticking out the top of this. You're just on the edges here. You want to put enough, but you don't want like giant globs everywhere. And then you're going to stick them together. And you are going to press and hold them. The more glue you put on here, the longer you will have to hold them together. Now, it is possible to put too little glue on here, but by and large, most people put too much. Then I'm gonna go over here and do this side. Oh, it fell down. And now I'm gonna stick. So now I have glued the two sides of one of the flaps. I have the one flap over here with no tabs that I have not yet glued. And I have two tabs over here. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue here. Okay. And then I'm gonna go smush, smush, smush. Smush, smush, smush. I have one finger inside here pushing up, and I have this finger here, my thumb, pushing down to really cement these together. And then the part that I know all of you hate, I'm gonna leave this alone for a minute. I'm gonna actually pause the video, walk away, let this dry and set up for a minute or two, and then come back. Okay, and I'm back. So now you're hopefully gonna be better than me. I walked away and left my glue open for a minute or two. You should close your glue. Then you're gonna put a little bit of glue on each one of these tabs. And then remembering to close our glue this time, because we always do proper material usage. You're going to tuck those two in, tuck this one in. And then you're just gonna give it like a little pinch. Just a little pinch. Just on these sides, oh, so that this doesn't happen where your box pops all the way in. Little baby pinch. And you are gonna have to kind of wiggle them around a little bit. Now all of your tabs definitely do need to be on the inside here. But ta-da! And your box is together, and it holds together, and it doesn't pop open. And yours would be decorated and fun like this one. But ta-da! Boxes!